All right, a quick opening to this video because my friend Daryl is downstairs waiting for me. We're heading out for lunch. I think we're getting something, a very special meal, Claypot and Eggplant. I'm very excited about that. I just wanted to quickly show where I'm staying. I'm back at the Kojoy Hotel back in Kuala Lumpur. So there's the sign, the logo for the Kojoy. Really, really nice room. I'm settled in, very happy and very comfortable. And there is the outside world from my window. So I've got a nice view of KL, and I've got to go down there onto the streets and find Daryl. Poor guy can't park. So yeah, I got to get out of here, head down. I'm running a couple of minutes late here. I'm up here on the 4th floor. I have a nice little lobby area there, water dispenser, even have an elevator. So, living a pretty luxurious life at the moment here in Kuala Lumpur. I came up the other day by car. Matthew came down to Port Dickson, picked me up with my bicycle, drove me to KL. And I've got a few things to do here. And first thing I need to do is, have lunch with Daryl. So they've been adding to the lobby here since I was here last time, adding more decorations, and they have this new self-service kiosk for reserving a room and checking in. Very cool, very modern. And they've been adding to the lobby as well. As you can see, a lot of decorations, tables to hang out, and over here a coffee center, tea and coffee for guests. And they have one of these fancy machines, you know, where you put in the little tubs of coffee. I've only seen them in movies, so when I had a coffee here, it was the very first time I'd ever even used one of those. So yeah, they've been working hard on getting the Kojoy into shape. And there's the whole lobby area. There's no convenient place to park here, so Daryl, oh, look at that. A new coffee shop. Well, right beside the Kojoy as well. That's new. And Daryl could be right around here. There he is right here, the famous BYD. I hope this is the right car.
I hope so too.
All right, I've arrived, hopped into Daryl's car. We drove across the city, and where are we, Daryl? What neighborhood are
Jalan
we in?
Imbi. So this is Jalan Imbi, and we are just adjacent to TRX, the new TRX building.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. That's the TRX right there. What does TRX stand for?
I have no idea. Tun Raza something
Exchange.
right now. Yeah,
right?
exchange.
Yeah, Tun Raza Exchange. So it's kind of a stock exchange building?
Not really. I think it's more for just offices, and there's a mall now apparently. And they very coolly built an underground highway that is launching, I think, today as well. So people can, I think it's about 3 kilometers underground. But we need to look it up because
3
kilometers
underground?
Yeah.
Well, not 3 kilometers deep.
No, yeah.
But 3 kilometers,
length, yeah.
really? I
Yeah.
didn't know any of that.
Yeah.
So you were saying that today is the opening day?
Yes, of the new departmental store.
Okay.
I can't recall the name. I think it's called Siege. It's a Japanese name, so yeah.
Well, you said it was Eon.
I know it's similar to Eon.
Oh, similar to Eon,
yeah,
but
similar,
not Eon.
But this is more luxurious.
Yeah, it's a really interesting neighborhood.
Oh, it is. It is.
Just here, yeah, you can see some old school apartments with the balconies with all the laundry on them.
Yep.
Over there as well. And then right beside it,
the grand TRX.
Yeah.
It's actually very, very large. The whole land space is huge. So I think that's like the connecting bridge. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
I've not been here, so it's all new to me.
Yeah, it's suddenly on my radar now to go check it out. So, but we're here to have lunch. We're not
Correct,
here to go to the
correct.
mall.
No, no.
And
Another day, perhaps.
for lunch, you picked out this place
Yeah.
for me because you know how much I love eggplant.
That's right.
And this is eggplant in a clay pot.
No. Claypot is separate, so the eggplant is separate. So,
Oh,
but
okay.
usually people come here, they order either the eggplant or the bitter gourd.
I see.
And then with the Claypot porridge, and you can order a side of steamed chicken. So that's what they're popular for.
Oh, okay.
So I tried the bitter gourd before. It's really, really good. So today we're trying the eggplant.
Yeah. But yeah, right here.
Not yet. The next
No,
one.
I know. I'm just talking about this neighborhood.
Yeah.
We came driving
Drive
from that
up there.
direction. A big.
Look at the jam.
And I guess the
My God.
traffic jam is because of the
Yes.
opening of this
Correct.
giant complex. I really want to check that out now.
Yeah.
But then all over KL, you just stumble across these neighborhoods. Like here's a big restaurant, New Ocean. There's all the dishes you can get at New Ocean. And then right beside it, another one and another one and another one. I mean, there's just so many food options.
Yeah.
And if you know someone like Daryl who knows where to go,
Wow, that is called Exchange TRX.
Exchange TRX.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah. I hate talking about something I don't know anything about, but I didn't know it was opening today.
Yep.
So here it is. Here's the place. Restaurant.
Oh no, the next
Oh
one.
no, I was going to say it doesn't look familiar. There we go. Okay. Restaurant on Key, Claypot Seafood Porridge. Very exciting. I kind of like meals where everything goes in a single pot. It's kind of like speaking my language rather than, I like simple things. So that is very cool. And here's the interior. We're here at 11:30, so it's before the lunch rush. Perfect timing. But yeah, look at all these places you could eat. Ooh, this is sort of a economy rice display here. I love those. Those are my favorite places. Just get your own plate. I'll have to remember that. In most of these restaurants, you know, if they're famous, they often have like posted newspaper articles about them, their history. Okay.
Are you okay with century egg, the black color egg? Or...
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, boleh. Dengan bagi steamed chicken lah. Bagi drumstick lah.
Stick saja atau
Oh
ini
ya.
lah.
Yang ni.
Kacang lah, saya pakai itu.
Okey lah, boleh. Itu saja. Yang ada apa lagi famous punya sini? Tengok the god sprouts. Tak apalah, itu dulu. Ya. Minum.
How did the ordering go?
It was painless. Just couldn't decide on anything extra to add on, but I think we're good.
But I thought like a clay pot place, you order a clay pot.
Yeah.
And that's kind of your, but in like what is in the clay pot here then?
Oh yeah, so you have a choice here in this case. So these are the Claypot Porridge.
Okay.
So
But
you have a choice.
you were looking over here though.
Yeah, so that is the other specialty. She just took out the chicken.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
So
But
we
this
definitely have to order that. Yeah. So it's separate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought so you don't order this to be put into your
No,
clay pot.
yeah, they serve separately.
So the clay pot is a porridge.
Correct.
You have a seafood.
So you either have
broth,
seafood. These are all individual. So if you want double, so you just double the amount. But
Oh,
they will
I see.
they will mix it into a larger clay pot, I believe.
Okay.
I say
Places like this, if you're uninitiated, for me anyway, it can be quite intimidating. Especially if you're just one person.
yeah, you're right.
It's a sort of eating style more suited to a table of 4 or 5 people, right? And
Correct. I agree. I probably won't be here for a singular person, but you could.
You could,
yeah.
obviously. I mean,
Once you get to know the system, I guess. But you probably need to, for example, a lot of people come here just to eat this or this with the porridge. That's all.
Right, okay.
Yeah, maybe a fish fillet porridge or a minced meat porridge or salted egg porridge, and that's it. So 8 plus 10. Yeah, that's what you have for lunch.
okay.
Plus a drink.
So, what did you call these?
This is coriander,
Coriander.
and this is the spring onions, and this chili with ginger.
Chili with ginger.
Yes. Yeah. So you're supposed to mix it. This for the chicken, this for the porridge.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. It's hot.
Clay pot has arrived. Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Looks good.
yeah, it looks amazing.
I think they mix all the eggs inside. Oh man. Wouldn't you want saying that you enjoy a bowl of bubur in Sumatra?
Yeah.
Pick up all the stuff from the bottom.
So the egg you were talking about, is it this egg that's
Yeah.
in there?
Correct. That's the
Okay.
black ones. Those are century eggs
Century egg.
or preserved eggs. It just gives the dish another dimension in taste because it's slightly more fermented, I guess that's the word. The preserved eggs.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try this porridge all by itself. See
Go
what
ahead.
see what's going on here.
Okay.
And that's with the century egg
Correct.
already in there.
Correct.
That's not coming as a separate dish.
No, it's all in there.
Nice. Very hearty.
Yeah.
Reminds me of a good Canadian breakfast, oatmeal in the morning.
Yeah. And if you like, you can add this as per your taste.
Oh, so this was for the chicken.
Correct.
That was for.
this.
But yeah, in terms of the tools at our disposal, even I think this phone takes better pictures than my GoPro does.
Oh, of course. Yeah. For sure.
And I often forget that I have this as well. Ooh.
Okay.
The eggplant has arrived. I'm going to try a little bit of this chicken unadorned.
Yep.
Add, let's see what this sauce tastes like. Nice. Tons of flavor.
Oh,
not a whole lot of flavor there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's why I said it's just purely steamed.
and eggplant.
Yep. Okay.
That's nice.
It goes very well with the porridge.
Yeah, I've never had eggplant done like this before. It's like fresh. It's like has a batter around it, very light batter, straight out of a deep fryer of some kind.
Yep.
So it's very hot and that was really good.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to be like that for some reason.
Oh.
So fresh, like fresh and very, very.
Yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for? Moist.
Yeah. On the inside. Crispy on the outside. Very nice. Love it. Allow me before it dries up.
Yeah, and it stays nice and hot
Yeah.
because the clay
Yes,
keeps
that's right.
the heat. Yeah. All right, that's lunch. It was kind of a hectic lunch with all the activity out here, right?
Oh yeah.
VIPs, police, sirens,
Yeah.
crazy.
Super.
So, lunch, what did you think?
Good. Expensive but good.
Yeah, a little pricey, as you said.
Actually, the chicken was half the cost.
Oh, okay.
So if we didn't order the chicken, then it would be 40.
So if someone just had porridge and
Eggplant.
well, if you had porridge and chicken, what would it be for one person?
That would be 60.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's okay. It's the chicken.
Yes.
It's expensive.
Dạ, kéo
Okay.
cái tải chúng ta hãy
All right. Good lunch though.
Yeah. Good. But of course, the porridge, if you're alone, you would have ordered half. So there's only 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lunchtime rush is starting.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just saying to Daryl that this neighborhood where this Claypot restaurant is located is a real mix of the old and new. And I didn't even realize it, but we're right beside Berjaya Times Square. So there's Berjaya Times Square over there. Loyat Plaza, the electronics market, is just across from Berjaya Times Square. And then so you got that giant complex, a huge shopping mall in there. And then on this side now, TRX Exchange. And then nestled in between all these residential buildings and all these restaurants. Very cool neighborhood. Don't really know much about it. Yeah, Daryl just reminded me this neighborhood is called Imbi. And that's where we are.
Yep. Very old part of town.
Is it still within KL proper?
Yeah, it is. Smack in KL actually. And this is the area whereby most of the buses leaves from as well.
Buses? Like, I mean around Malaysia?
Yeah, I mean south especially.
Oh.
So if you're going down to Johor, Singapore, it always lives in Jalan Imbi.
Oh. I thought all the buses left from that huge new bus station, TBS.
Yes, yeah, but it starts from here. So here it goes to TBS.
Oh, I didn't know that. So we're just leaving that Imbi area with the exchange building. And look at that skyline.
Oh boy.
KL, yeah.
Wow, look at that.
I hear from people from time to time that, oh, it's easy to ride a bike in KL. Well, I beg to differ. Look at that.
Yeah.
How in the world would you navigate this? I couldn't even navigate it on a motorcycle, let alone a bicycle. This would be crazy. But it's certainly
That's the Apple Store, the new Apple Store.
Oh, really? It is a surprising city.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of justified. I'm always making jokes about YouTubers saying that KL blows them away and they're amazed. But yeah, I mean, I really understand it. Nobody is expecting to see this sort of urban landscape when they come to Kuala Lumpur. I think it comes as a surprise to everybody, even to me.
Wow. You really want us to visit this mall, is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, there's the entrance to the new mall.
106.
Oh, that's a parking garage down there. Yeah, because Daryl's he's trying to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get on.
We're just going in circles.
Man.
Will we ever make it out?
My good lord.
One of the reasons I met up with Daryl today for lunch, the lunch was actually an aside. I'm actually picking up my backpack because Daryl stored my backpack for me while I was in Sumatra, and I'm coming back to unpack it and take it away with me. But we just passed a street you called Peel Road,
Yeah.
and I guess Peel Road is another famous food road in KL. But apparently, I mean, you spend enough time in KL, is any road not famous for its food? You know what I mean? There's so many of them.
Yep.
All right, I'm back in my neighborhood. Daryl and I hung out in the Sun Velocity Mall for a little while, checking out some electronic stores, basically window shopping. They have the largest IMAX in Malaysia is now at the Sun Velocity Mall. Unfortunately, they're not playing any movie that I'm interested in. Unfortunately, we had a vanilla and matcha ice cream, and then Daryl had to go off, get back to his real life, and I came back here by MRT. I'm very accustomed to the MRT here in Kuala Lumpur. I know it quite well. And that's the Pasar Seni station right here. So basically I'm back in my old haunt here. And I thought I'd run the camera a little bit as I walk back to the Kojoy, just to see if there's anything new that I come across. See how the neighborhood looks, what businesses have closed, what new ones have opened, things like that. And one new thing is this piece of artwork here called Oculus. Is about living in the future through a new way of seeing, by Bono Stellar. So I wonder if something happens if you stand in the middle. Okay, you can see yourself in all these mirrors, kind of funhouse mirrors. And over there as well. And up above, look at that. Oh, the sun is so bright. But hey, that's cool. But I wonder if it was designed in such a way that it shows you different things based on where you're standing. Because there's another mirror right up above me there. So this is new. This was not here when I left a few months ago. Ding Dong Burger Station. That's an old standby. It's been here for a long time and is still here. And I don't think I'm going to walk down the center of Pedaling Street. It can get pretty crowded. But maybe, because there's the entrance to Pedaling Street is right here. Maybe I can walk along it, or I can duck down an alleyway, kind of get past it. This is kind of new. D-Loft Hotel. I don't remember this doorway, that entrance. And this area is Chinatown, of course. Bit of a magnet for visitors to Kuala Lumpur. Everyone that visits comes here to Jalan Petaling at one point or another. I was just chatting with Daryl about it, and I was saying that, you know, in terms of it being a Chinatown, or you think of this as a, you know, Chinatown market, it really isn't that genuine a Chinatown market anymore. You can see it's got a lot of, you know, a lot of knockoff running shoes, jackets, sunglasses, bags, those sorts of cheap goods for sale. And in fact, a lot of the people that are operating the stalls there, they're not actually Chinese families anymore. You see people from all around the world operating the clothing stalls. I was saying that, you know, for true Chinatown feeling, you know, you could go to places like Pudu, places like that. And there it is, my favorite building, 118 Merdeka building. Always very impressive. This street is well known as a flea market street. Pasar Karat. And I forget what, I think Sunday morning, Saturday morning, on the weekend, this whole street, and not this street, but the main street out there, everything is lined with people selling, like sort of flea market goods. It's quite interesting to check out. And of course, here's the rear entrance to a lot of restaurants. The main street is on the other side. I like to duck down the alleyways. And I used to have lunch here routinely, but I think the pandemic put a lot of places out of business, and they have yet to recover. And like right here, this alleyway right here, this whole area was just filled with like noodle shops and little places. I think this is the alleyway right here. This is where I used to have lunch all the time. I think it might be the next one up. But anyways, you can see it's just kind of closed now. I think it all shut down during the pandemic and hasn't really come back to life yet. That's a very cool tree. Look at that. Sort of stuck to the side of the building, the root structure. Never noticed that before. Yeah, that might not be my alleyway. It might be the one up here. Yeah, in the past, I'd walk along here and there would be a little, you know, cafes open here, little noodle stalls all along here. But maybe this is my alleyway, if there's an alley here. Let's see if this looks more familiar. Yeah, I think this is it here, actually. Yeah. Maybe they are open on certain days, but my noodle place was right here. Doesn't seem to be open anymore. Maybe these ones are open on the weekend, but yeah, because I was staying here. There's a guest house here called the Grocer's Inn. Grocer's Inn Backpackers Lodge. Yeah, you find all kinds of interesting places to eat when you duck down these alleyways. So that place there is open right now. And at this end, it opens up onto the main Petaling Street roads. Yeah, I'll walk through a little bit of it, and you can see what I'm talking about in terms of, you know, the goods that are for sale, knockoff purses and handbags. I remember seeing a Dale Phillip here because he's always looking for his football jerseys, and I think he was shopping for a football jersey in here. Not so busy today. Some days, yeah, it can be so crowded here. It's kind of hard to move, hard to walk along. And this is the main pedaling street right here. No, thank you. Yeah, watches are a big seller here for some reason. Yeah, I didn't mention it. I was looking at these suitcases behind me, reminded me. One of the reasons I met up with Daryl was to get my backpack, so I didn't need a suitcase. Yeah, there's a lot of suitcases here for sale, inexpensive ones. Whole other store there. No, thank you. My hotel is right there. Thank you. And I don't need a suitcase because there it is. I've got my my backpack back, which just feels good. Feels good to have it. I missed it. The well-known older building there, the Wisma Fuchu Pacific Express Hotel, Chinatown. Oh yeah. This feels kind of new. The paint job. Can't remember if that was yellow before or not. So there's the other entrance into Jalan Petaling. Very dramatic. I mean, most visitors to KL, almost everyone ends up taking a picture of this street sign and this entry, this archway. But now they have even more of a reason to take a picture because you've got Merdeka 118 towering above it. Yeah, very dramatic. And where I'm staying, the Kojoy is just up here on the corner. So just a block away from Petaling Street. It's kind of a convenient location. And not that far away from Hasarseni MRT station. Then right here on this stretch of a sidewalk, there's a buses stop here, and get a lot of groups of migrant workers take buses from this spot to go back to their work. So they come into KL to go shopping on the weekend, and there'll be big crowds of workers here, waiting for the buses to go back. So there it is, my home away from home here in KL, the Hotel Kojoy. I'm way up there on the top floor again. Yeah, and I showed the entrance when I left this morning. Whoop. Oh. up on the 4th floor, and just to end the video, I think I'll just go up to the roof. I haven't been up there since I got back. Just one flight of stairs brings us, oh, I wonder if it's locked. Yeah, the door could be locked, but I'm not sure. Let's find out. Yeah, I think the seal up there's a magnetic seal. Nope. I thought I could give a view of the neighborhood from the roof, but I can't do that. Oh, that is it for today's small adventures. Oh, I'm actually meeting Daryl for breakfast tomorrow morning. I'm meeting Daryl and Bill Price, who has the International Big Shot YouTube channel. So Daryl, Bill, and I are getting together for breakfast at Yut Key. And yeah, going to talk about all things cameras, all things YouTube related. So I'm looking forward to that. Just said goodbye to Daryl, and I'll see him again in just a few hours tomorrow morning. And I couldn't give a view from the roof, but we can take a look out the window. Yeah, nice light at the end of the day. And right down there, you can see off to the right, there's Pedaling Street.